Hi, grade twos! Today we're talking about digital citizenship. When we start school in September, we usually talk about being a good citizen. So that means making safe choices, making smart choices, respecting each other, respecting our environment. So our environment looks a little bit different this year, doesn't it? So that's why we're talking about digital citizenship. Digital citizenship means all of those things, but doing it online. So being smart on the computer and all the technology we use. So today we're going to start by reading a story. It's called Once Upon a Time Online. And I'm really excited to read this story to you because in grade 2, we get to write fairy tales and read fairy tales. So this is a very good book with all our favorite fairy tale characters. So let's read the book and talk about it on the way. Once Upon a Time Online by David Bedford and Rosie Reeve. Do you recognize these two on the front? I see Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. And look at that beanstalk. I wonder who uses that. All right, let's go. Oh, there's some more characters. All right. Once upon a time, not long ago, a boy named Jack watched a beanstalk grow. He started to climb it, but from somewhere up high, a tightly wrapped package fell from the sky. There's the package. I wonder what's in there. Look, a castle. I love castles. It's a present, thought Jack. He untied the string and inside discovered a flat, shiny thing. What are you? Jack asked, and what do you do? He ran off to look for someone who knew. He found Cinderella with bucket and mop. I know, she declared. It's called a laptop. There's Cinderella. Look what she has on her table. An invitation to the ball. Cinders threw down her mop, and before Jack could stop her, she became the first fairy tale online shopper. I can do lots of stuff, but the best thing of all, with this laptop's help, I shall go to the ball. Are your parents doing a lot of online shopping these days? I know I am. You probably know Amazon too. Looks like Cinderella found it. Then Little Red Riding Hood peeped round the door. I've outgrown my cloaks. I could do with some more. She sat down and ordered 2 red cloaks with hoods and a phone just in case she got lost in the woods. Soon Rapunzel swept in with her hair piled high and exclaimed, "There is something I have to buy." The 3 little pigs dropped in, looking for sticks, and quickly bought straws and a truckload of bricks. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. There's the pigs. Then the big bad wolf with a huff and a puff pushed his way in and said, "That's enough. You've all had a turn, now the laptop's all mine, and I'm going to use it for gaming online." Hey, do any of you game online, like Minecraft, or what else do you guys play on there? Well, there's going to be fun games that we can play together. Early next morning, hooray, they all cheered when all of the things they had ordered appeared. It's like magic, like Amazon magic. Cinderella got ready and went to the ball without needing her fairy godmother at all. With the help of her phone and a clever new app, Red Riding Hood set out to follow a map. The little pigs' houses were built on the double. Wolf was too busy gaming to cause any trouble. And Rapunzel didn't have to let down her hair. She just turned on her tablet and the prince was right there. It's like FaceTiming the prince. So they all lived happily ever after until... Uh-oh. What do you think's going to happen? Do you think they made some smart choices or bad choices? Cinderella was given a very long bill. Do you know what a bill is? That means she owes lots of money to the Amazon or whatever she ordered off of. Lots of money. Then the three little pigs got bored and started complaining that life was too dull when the wolf was just gaming. And Red Riding Hood, busy watching her screen, walked into some brambles that she should have seen. "Help!" cried Rapunzel from up in the tower. "My tablet's not worked for over an hour." And the big bad wolf didn't know what to do when the giant wanted to play on the laptop too. Look at them. They're all sad now. How I wish we'd never seen a laptop. Someone please, please make it all stop. Suddenly, ping! Out of thin air, Cinderella's own fairy godmother was there. "Don't worry," she said. "All will be fine, but you must ask a grown-up before going online." That's a good idea. With a wave of her wand, the bill went away. Fairy godmothers are allowed to use magic to pay. I wish I could do that. "Now, children," she said, "you've only begun to discover online. Time to have fun." She showed Rapunzel new styles for her hair. Well, look, she's using online to learn how to do her hair. I tried doing that too, but it didn't work. And taught the wolf that's good to share. Wolf said, "I guess gaming together is fun, even though little Red Riding Hood won." While Jack and the Giant worked on 2 screens to make a home movie called Our Magic Beans. Now they're using the internet for good things, just like we are. We're using it for learning. Now, when going online for something or other, everyone checks first with the fairy godmother. The fairy tale folk are feeling just fine, living happily ever after online. The end. Oh, I love that story. What did you guys think of it? Now, that taught us a very good lesson that we need to ask someone, a grown-up, before going online. Now, you don't have a fairy godmother, so who could you ask? And it has to be someone that's there with you. You can't ask your teacher because I can't tell you if you can go on your computer or not. So remember to ask mom, dad, grandma, whoever's with you if you can go online. Make sure to make smart choices or sometimes you might end up with a big long bill like Cinderella did. So now that you've listened to the story, you're going to sit down with your family and make an online pledge. And then you're going to play a really fun game that I'm going to post as well. So it'll teach you how to be internet smart and internet awesome. Bye, grade 2s.